Hey everybody, it's Rodness247 and welcome to the Pokemon X and Y single Battle Maison replay. Now, I'm pretty sure we haven't done these in a while. This one was kind of I want to say a little special in a sense. We're getting ahead. Where what happened before. You know how we kind of had beat Morgan? She had a Swalot. Well, apparently, this battle is kind of like Swalot's comeback with his/her own squad and with a different trainer. And then, Swalot's come back and, sadness happens. Because, spoilers on this battle, 49 turns. We're going to be here for a while. This was a 49 turn battle because of this Swalot. Yeah, you think this would be a continuation to the why so-and-so sucks, but, this kind of falls under the category of Battle Maison gone wrong. And you'll see why after these few turns. Now, you're probably wondering, oh yeah, it's going to definitely be a long battle, in which it is. Because, everybody will have to, I of course enjoy long battles myself, but this was just too much. Swalot made this battle long for no reason. And it's not, it wasn't even fun either. Tries to go for Yawn again, but fails. I mean, I love how the AI just will constantly spam the move Yawn. Citrus Berry kicks in. Just seeing that it has a Citrus Berry just irks oh so badly. And then Glacius falls asleep. So then we switch out Glacius and we send in Sakura. Yay. Plug with that aromatherapy real quick. I mean, it's not just for her own intended purposes. Swalot gets the second stockpile. Defense and special defense raise. Tries to get the sleep powder and it does hit, thankfully. Wildland sleep powder is a beautiful thing. Soon, sweet scent sleep powder will be even better. That combo mambo will just be disgusting. And I won't have to use the Wildlands, but I'd have to use another moves and then use aromatherapy. Glacius wakes back up. Swalot is still fast asleep. Good. Now we can technically plot against this Swalot as it's sitting here asleep. My goodness. This battle should not have been this long. And then wakes up just to use Yawn. Oh my goodness. And then it decides to use Belch after using the berry. 120 base power. It's a good thing I put special defense inside on Glacius, because otherwise I would have gotten one-shotted like that one like that one Avalugg did going up against Z-Duck in the previous Battle Maison Gone Wrong episode. If you haven't watched that, go watch it. Go watch Battle Maison Gone Wrong U-Turn Edition. It's basically Staraptor not knowing what to do anymore. Alright, P-Duck switches in. Swalot using Belch, not doing a thing, because, especially defensive Porygon 2. That's fun. Constantly using Belch. I forgot how much power points Belch is. And then before, it could be taken down, decides to use Yawn once again, because, that's fun, I guess. And then it still does not go down from the tri-attacks. And one would say you'd have to be pretty mad at the fact that would happen. Switching Glacius, who was still asleep, fails the Yawn like an idiot, gets this Belch, but unfortunately gets a critical hit and does massive damage to my Glacius, and he's still asleep. Now, probably would not be wise to stay in, switching back out into P-Duck, because he's pretty much the only one that can actually take these Belches, since, Belch is poison type moving. Sakura probably cannot take at least one of these. I mean, 120 base power, that is a lot of damage. And then it decides to use Yawn one last time. Oh my goodness. I don't think I like Swalot anymore. I don't think I like Swalot anymore. Oh my goodness. And then it sends in Mac Cargo and, Shell Smash, Double Team Mac Cargo, yeah, offensive sweeper in the Maison, I guess. And then you get the raise of your attack and special attack and speed and stuff, and I'm like in trouble So I decided to use Trick Room, slow that speed down, in a sense, twist the dimensions around, but then P-Duck falls asleep. So yeah, that's fun. P-Duck staying asleep this turn. My cargo over here setting up with double team, and I'm like, oh crap. I'm in trouble. That's all I can really say. P-Duck wakes up, thankfully, and I was able to get the recover off. So I'm pretty sure P-Duck can take whatever move it decides to use, and then he decides to use double team once again. So I'm like, well, crap, I'm screwed, basically. Once again, I am screwed. At least try and get some damage on this here, my cargo. Try attack doing a decent amount of damage, as usual. And then use the Stone Edge. Let's see these chunks, though. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. And then I'm using Recover. So, me being a devious Snivy, I decide to continuously use Recover until his PP drains, and then he's no longer able to use Stone Edge. I must say I was extremely lucky given the fact that this Marcargo did not get a critical hit not once from these Stone Edges. That is extremely lucky on my part. Continuously using Recover, because, Recovery Duck on Prototype Duck, or in this case, Pipe Duck, Speaking of pipes, fun fact about P-Duck's name. Given the fact that his name is Prototype Duck, is kind of based off Prototype Jack from Tekken, but, me being young, I thought that Prototype Jack's name was Pipe Jack. And, I'm pretty sure Triple the God has mentioned that before, talking about Pipe Jack and his special move being Pipe to Infinity. But I'm getting off topic. My goodness. My cargo decides to use Earthquake, and me finding out that is his only attacking move, being Stone Edge and Earthquake, plot ran over my face when I'm like, you know what? I think we got this match wrapped up. Somehow we got this match wrapped up. Decide to use Trick Room once again, and the camera's blurry. Okay, perfect. D-Duck twisting the dimensions once again, using Recover to get some health back as usual, because, P-Duck over here pulling through with these recovers. And this Matt Cargo is still setting up with Double Team, since it's technically the only thing it can do against P-Duck right now. And then me being a devious person switching into Sakura, knowing full well that Earthquake does not affect Sakura by any means necessary. And I highly doubt that Matt Cargo can learn can get the ability Molt Breaker. Sakura using aromatherapy, and Glacius wakes back up once again. And then it decides to keep using Shell Smash. So basically, all it's doing now is just increasing its offensive capabilities even more, given that it also has evasiveness. Twisted Dimensions return back to normal. Yeah, apparently this Matt Cargo now outspeeds Sakura, even though she has 178 base speed, which I believe is the highest that it can go, given her base speed stat. So, that's kind of cool, and that's like +6 on Matt Cargo right now. And then decides to keep using Double Team, but it's at +6 everything. +6 offense, basically. And then, going back and forth with these Leech Seeds, continuously avoiding the attack. Double Team won't go any higher. Leech Seed finally hits this turn. So we can slowly wear down this Matt Cargo as much as we please after this current moment in time. Given the HP that it was at now from those tri-attacks that P-Duck was doing, thankfully we won't have to stall out as much with Sakura. So as it's slowly getting worn down, I'm like, you know what, Sakura, why don't we do the same? Following your opponent's example, Fox, and then decide to use Double Team, as it's continuously using Shell Smash, which is lowering its defense even more, since its stats can't go any higher. See, look at that. So basically saying it's just wearing itself out. Poor Matt Cargo. I mean, look at it. It's a lava snail, and then, you got yourself a Slugma helping out with breeding, Flame Body, warming up the egg, so the hatch time won't be as long, and it's still continuously lowering its defenses. Speed will not go any higher. Sakura continuously using Double Team. What turn are we in right now? Turn 40. My goodness. We are in turn 40 right now. I figured this was going to be like 10 minutes long. I knew it. I knew this was probably going to be 10 minutes long. and is continuously using Shell Smash, even though its defenses are probably, I want to say around -5 right now. I wasn't keeping track. Put in the comment section how many times have you used Shell Smash and how many times his defense was lowered, because I believe that is goodbye, Matt Cargo. Yep, poor Lava Snail. I mean, yeah, that's right. Lava Snail was not able to take down the blue ball known as Sakura. And then they send out Persian. And then it's like a nerve. I'm like, okay, it's not the usual Persians that I fight, the ones with fake out and stuff. Apparently this was different. Fun fact also, this maid was completely different. This was a complete, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. This is Artist Slate. Oh, my mistake. I'm calling this man a maid. I am so sorry. I forget, that was a different battle that I had, and it had a Dragulge. I had fought a team that I had never fought before. I guess, that's cool and stuff. Persian asleep, getting hit by this combo mambo by Sakura. Continuously raising that evasiveness, and then, Persian still being asleep, gaining these HP from the Leech Seed. It's a good idea. Continuously using double team on Sakura. Turn 45 right now. Evasiveness rolls, and then Persian works up to use Taunt, which completely shuts down Sakura. And now, no more Sakura. No more Sakura for now. Persian at, I want to say around 30% health right now, or 70%, using Struggle, doesn't do that much, but then finds out that this Persian packs a Rocky helmet, and I'm like, what is going on here? And also packs Payback for some reason, and I'm like completely baffled at this moveset of Persian. I'm like really confused upon what this is. So, given the fact that she's taunted, I switch out Sakura, which means no more +5 evasiveness, or at least I think it was +5. We send out Glacius. And I thought he could take this slash, but, technically he could. Critical hit. It's a good thing Leech Seed technically works this way. Even if you do switch out and a different Pokemon, it still affects them, so at least he's at 24 HP. I guess that's fun. So we switch out of Glacius, and we send in P-Duck, who's been pulling throughout this entire match. Even against a stally Swalot in a very offensive Matt Cargo. Slash barely doing a thing. P-Duck gaining the benefit from the Leech Seed. And then, healing back this health. Perfecto. And then Persian decides to use Taunt like a fool. And then I decide to use Tri-Attack. Because, why would I go for a status move at that low HP on Persian? Come on now. That's just stupid. So, goodbye Persian. And goodbye you. I mean, come on now. Battle 14 and that, ridiculousness. Well, that's basically all I have to show for now. I'm not sure what other battle I will show off, but it'll probably come pretty soon. I'm the Ropeness247, and as usual, I will see you guys later. And I have to admit, I did pretty good with the camera this time. I guess I won't have to use the stabilize feature as much, but we'll probably use it anyway just for viewing pleasure. And we shall see everyone later, once again.